Hey everyone, how are you? I'm doing pretty good today. I decided to do another look. And this look is inspired by spring. I think that I might continue with it just because I want to do like different types of spring. Like spring can mean so many different things. And I'm just really excited about today's look because this first spring look is a color that I normally don't gravitate towards a ton. I thought when my mom would always put me in colors like this, I look like Pepto-Bismol. And if you don't know what Pepto-Bismol looks like, I don't know what to tell you because she pink. She pink. She pink. You can't miss it when you see her. She pink. She not even flamingo pink. She pink. Okay? She real pink. So with that being said, let's get started. So today, as always, I want to just talk about how everyone's doing. I know with the first video I talked a lot about, you know, new year, new me type of thing, but we in a panoramic. Today I just want to see how everyone's doing with the new changes that may be coming into their life right now. For me, the biggest change is that I'm trying to do this full time. Despite the insecurities and frustrations and everything, for me, I think it's really important that I just keep it very honest here. So what I just used was E.L.F Poreless Putty Primer, and then now I'm gonna use the Hangover RX TooFaced. Well, now that my skin is all prepped and everything and bouncy, see what it does? It bounces. Gives me a nice little glow. That and the skincare I did just before. Now I'm gonna use my Revlon Colorstay pressed powder in light and medium right now because of the fact that the sun ain't out. Listen, I can't pretend like I'm in Cali because we ain't got it over here on the East Coast. I'm in the DMV, okay? So I need to stop trying to figure out how to do stuff like the Cali girls and start doing stuff like the DMV girls, aka me. Because there's one thing we're gonna do on this channel is work with the environment that we have. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just pressing it into my skin, you know. So, and there's tons of things to do in the DMV and a pandemic. Even still, I think the best part about us on this side, because this is just my opinion, is that we're pretty resilient. We're always gonna hang in there. We're always gonna look out for each other, and I think that's like the nicest thing about us. Like we all care, you know. And I think that's super important. So I'm trying to make sure that I got it evenly on my skin. I know it doesn't look like it changed much, but it does so much for me. And when you see my skin, you're like, it's not clear, it's not perfect. But also, I kind of have a condition that prevents that, but at the same time, I'm working towards it. Just because I have a health condition, I shouldn't let it define me, even though it's kind of been shattering me. If that makes sense. You know, like my mom always says, you can have your pity party, but I'm gonna be waiting over here. So I'm waiting for the other part of me to just accept what I have and then do better with it. And I have been in certain ways. I've been doing meal preps with HelloFresh, which help a ton. I have lost weight. I also take something called metformin, which also helps with weight, because I have I just gain a lot of weight. It's not something I can really control. It just happens. So instead of me saying I can't control it, I say, how can I be better? So now I'm going to do my concealer. So I'm gonna probably take my Your Skin But Better by E.L.F Cosmetics in light, and I'm just going to dab it on the side. It seems to really work for me. I kind of like it a lot. You know, there's a trend where people are trying to bake bag eyes, and I'm like, why do you want this? I have no idea why people want this. So I take that one. So I kind of use like about 2 to 3 different concealers, and some people may be like, that's a lot. Not to me. I think it's because I've been doing it for so long. But if you're someone that has like skin like mine, the concealers that I use are generated towards skin like mine. Like certain concealers will be like, oh, we're made for you, and the other concealers will be like, we're just here to conceal. Like this one, I have the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. It helps with blemishes a lot. Like I could feel it on my skin. It's not like a bad feeling either. And as you can see, I got it everywhere. So I just put it everywhere. Because this, like I said, I use one to lighten. I use another one to get the blemishes, like this one, because it's pretty close to my skin tone. Sometimes I'll add it in here with my other one. Oh, I forgot. Almost forgot my nose. Ooh. Ooh. Can't forget the nose. Other one I use, which I love, I kind of almost really use like drugstore products, just because of the fact that one, it's what I can afford, and two, drugstores are where it's at kind of for me right now on just starting out. But also the quality is like amazing. I have no issues with that. And I'm putting it on my eyelids because I want my eyeshadow to really pop. You're just starting out with makeup, I would recommend just using concealer first. I mean, you can use an eye primer if that's what you choose to, but pace yourself. I'm pacing myself. I don't go above and beyond my means, basically. So that looks pretty good. It looks pretty even. Let's see. I want to take my Skin by Mented, beautiful black owned business, black woman owned business. What you'll see on my channel is me always trying to use stuff by black owned businesses and black women owned businesses, because I'm trying to be a black woman and own a business. So why shouldn't I do the same for other people? So I'm using this one because I have a darker shade, but that's for like summer. This one is kind of like my transition into spring summer shade, but I use it during the winter as like a concealer and stuff. So I'm debating about using this because of the fact that, do I really want, because it is a foundation, so it's like, do I want to use that? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I just like the way it feels because it feels like butter. Butter is so nice. So then I just put it right here. See it? Put it right there. And you're like, Manya, why are you putting it right there? Because this is where I contour, sis. I do a little bit of contouring. Just a little bit. And I also bring it up where my eyes are. You know, I got, like, depending on your face shape, you really got to figure out where your contour lines are. And I figured out that my contour is like kind of like right here. And I just don't want to mess with it. As you can see, I messed up my concealer a little bit, but I'm not too worried. So then I bring it right here and right here. And then I think I'll bring it in the middle between here. And then once I put some, whatchamacallit on, the setting spray to redo it, then I'll pat it down. But for the most part, you're supposed to wait for your concealer to go down a little bit. So I'm gonna put it on my lower part of my chin, my jawbone. Again, you don't have to do what I'm doing. I just like doing this part because it really does make a difference for me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna spray. This is my Olay mist spray. I love these sprays. I'm so upset that they took them off from the stores. I have to now go on Amazon to order this. But these Olay sprays, they feel so good. They feel so good. I use them like crazy. If you don't notice, I use it like crazy. So I really need to buy more. Really want my face to be kind of dewy. And now I just go back in and pat it down. See how it's blending? So good, right? Don't worry, I'm gonna go back with a different sponge to get those areas. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back with my E.L.F Camo concealer sponge and get in the middle. Oh man, it dried down. Oh my goodness, it dried down. Not good. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. You're like, how do you fix it with more concealer? I don't know. Some days I do, some days I don't. I'm like, why am I trying to fix it when I know that, one, it's gonna be fixed when I put on foundation. Also, it's part of the learning curve. Once I get better, I'll do things differently. But till then, and also research, you guys. Don't just use me, use other Black women on the internet. We have tons and tons of Black YouTubers. And it is my goal to find them. Because as much as I love Jackie Aina, I want to know some other ones besides her. So, well, I do. I know a few, like Nima Tang. Nima Tang is so beautiful. Like, it astounds me how beautiful she is. If you don't know who Nima Tang is, she's a Black YouTuber. She's stunning beyond all compare. Oh, I know another one, Patricia Bright. Yeah. Okay, I know a few. All right, I did that. I did that. So now I'm just gonna go back and do my bronzer. And I love the brush that comes with the foundation. This is also by Mented. By the way, they got high quality brushes over there. So if you're looking for like a really sturdy brush, you should go to them. You see how fast that's blending out? Crazy. Let me see. Oh, see if I get closer to you guys, then I can see it. I need a better mirror. But it looks pretty good. For the most part, it looks really good. Actually, I might not need to go back in. No, I might not need to. I thought I did, but no. So now I am going to use my DSMD Shop palette, which I basically just put on my hand. I love it, guys. I love it. This is another Black woman-owned business. It's amazing. She's a genius. You should follow her on Twitter. Buy her stuff. The makeup sponge that I just used, this one is by her too. And it's super bouncy, so I really like it. So I'm just gonna put it on here. This is my my NYX Professional Makeup Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. And I am about to use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in 310 in Sun Beige. Basically, normally I would put it, on my hand, but this saves like the mess. See it? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna take my Sonia Kasuke brush from Target, and it's a big old flat top foundation brush, and I'm going to basically combine the two together because I really want it to mix together really well. This is a great way to like have your skin looking really, really dewy and glowy despite being oily, if that makes sense to you guys. But for this one, what I like about Maybelline's Fit Me is that it moves around a lot more. Sorry, I had to get my hair out. And it moves so much for me, which I really like. See? I got quite a bit on my face actually. I go back on my palette and I go back into doing my face. Ooh, the only thing about wearing this hair, y'all, so I can get in your way. Sometimes probably need to secure it better. So then yeah, I feel like I need a little more, then I just go back and I pour it. Whoa. To be careful. Kind of wish it had a little dropper, just a little bit. But you know what, if I have extra left over, Beverly is gonna go back in there. I don't play around with that. We pour out here in these streets. How does it look, guys? I think it looks pretty good. I'm trying to make sure I get all parts of my face because I feel like sometimes when I finish, I don't look even. And I don't want it to look super cakey either, so I'm just going back in a little bit at a time. Otherwise I'm not. I think I'm pretty good. I'm pretty even for the most part. And it matches my skin tone right now so well. See what I mean? It doesn't look like that much. I know it kind of looks a little yellow, but I am pretty yellow, so. I need to secure my hair better. It is coming out. Let's see. What do you think? See that glow? That's from that liquid illuminator. You'll thank me later. So, with that being said, I'm going to try to scoop this back in there because I want this. I want this. I want it. Ain't no waste not, want not, okay? I was told not to waste nothing. I ain't trying to waste none of this product. But now that I got everything I could off of it, I'm just gonna take a baby wipe and wipe it off because I want it to stay clean just in case I have to use it later. Okay. I'm gonna use setting powder to set my face because I'm gonna start doing my eyes. I thought I was gonna do some other stuff first, but you know, I'm going to set my eyes with Beauty Bakerie's flower and Cassava because it brightens my face up a lot. And then dab it on my hand so that way it doesn't get on my robe. Put it in the core focus areas where I put my contour at. And I really want it to stay in place. I just dropped it again. Woo! Y'all, I meant it when I said it's a learning curve. I don't know how those other girls do it, but I'm gonna be like them. I'm gonna be like them when I grow up. I will. I claim it. I will remember IMANYA J. James. Okay. Whew. It's time for the eye. I'm a goof. Please don't pay me no mind. Okay. So I want to use my Aina, Anastasia Beverly palette. As you can see, she has been loved well. Okay. So because this is a pink look, I want to use pinker first. I really want. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Let's see. This brush. I think I want this one. You always gotta have brushes on hand. So I want to use pinker and do my best not to keep it in where I want you guys to still be able to see me because that was problematic last time. So I'm just gonna put pinker in here. You see that? And if you haven't bought her palette yet, what are you waiting on? I know, a year or so later and I'm still saying that this is the best palette I have. Because it is. To really put her foot in it. I'm gonna blend it. So I'm basically blending it all over my eye first. I really like this color. And I'm not using a whole bunch of colors this time. I think I got a little bit too happy in the last one, so I kind of just want to make this one a bit more simpler. That looks really good. Yeah, that looks really good. So okay. Yeah. cups. If you can't have fun with yourself, then what are you doing? Exactly. I kind of want to stamp something in the other part of my eye. So next is Supreme. And Supreme is this pink. She pink. So, I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna stamp her right here. Whew, she got pigment, child. She got pigment. And I just go back in. And honestly, it's just me kind of like going back and forth in and then spreading it out. Feel like a candy. So I'm gonna go back in with pinker because I just want her to come back a little. Just a little bit. And this is where my little hand palette's gonna come in. I'm gonna take this, put it on my hand like I did before, and take some concealer, put it on here, and I'm gonna take a paddle brush. This looks like a paddle brush to me. And I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna put it in the center of my eye. This is like when you want eye primer, go get yourself some eye primer. But I ain't got that, so I'm gonna work with what I got, and that's concealer. Don't worry, I'll clean it up in a second. I want it to be even almost. I might have to go back in with a little bit more concealer on my right eye. It's not bad. Not bad at all. My first time doing this. Yeah, no, seriously, it's my first time actually kind of like being a little bit more technical, because sometimes I'm technical when it comes to like blending, but like when I'm starting to add other stuff to it, then I'm like, huh? Oof. So, with that being said, and I just did that, ooh, let's see what we can pair up with our lovely pink girls. I don't want it to get crazy, but I kind of want her to get a little crazy. So should I use Zam? Solil? Should I use this one or this one? I'm gonna go with Zam. She a favorite. So I'm gonna go back in. And I want you to notice how I haven't used any spray. Cause it's like butter. Her formula is like Anastasia's Beverly Hills formula is like butter. But also Jackie Aina just picked mad colors that work really well together. See? Looks really good together. But I kind of want to even it out. So I'm gonna go back in. Use pinker. And I use her very softly. So I have a habit of putting a lot of pressure on things because I'm a little bit heavy-handed, so I'm just using the end of it. And I want my girl pinker to go far and wide, all the way up there where my eyebrows at, which I have not done yet. We'll get to my eyebrows in a second. I look very, very dreamy. I'm standing in right back in. Yeah. Simple. She's simple but cute. Now I'm going to do my under eye with a smudge brush. And I might do her in pinker because of the fact, well, I'm gonna probably do like a steady progression. So I'm gonna do her in Supreme actually. I think I like Supreme better than pinker for my bottom. So I really want her to pop. And you see, I'm not doing anything. I'm not having to wet it. Like that's the formula, but that's also just having a good brush. And I thought having a good brush means like you have to spend like mad money. You don't. I spent maybe like about $5 to $10 on this brush compared to like $20 to $40, which I mean eventually I'm gonna try and see if there's a difference, but for the most part right now I really like this brushes. I'm just doing it slowly. Really, really good. Wow. I think Listen, I will constantly be surprising myself because I'll be like, oh, this is not gonna turn out good. Oh, I keep stopping myself. For what? I am stunning. I am beautiful. I am beyond compare. And if you don't think of yourself like that, you should, and you will, because I'll be saying it to you on Instagram, Facebook, and here. You are beautiful. You are beyond compare. I have health and life trying to whoop my butt, and I know you feel the same way. But guess what? We did it. We here. We popping. We gorgeous. Beyond comparison. Black women are the blueprint. It's not a flex if it's facts. Sorry, I will go on tangents like that because that's just me. But I want you to feel good about yourself the way I'm feeling good about myself, because I never thought that pink would look good on me. But my mom proved me wrong. As always, moms are always right. And that sucks because you want to be right. You want to be right so bad. But then they know you. Sometimes they really do know you better than you know yourself. So with that being said, I'm going to go back in with Zam and put her in my inner corner. And this is a look that you can honestly wear all day, from like going into work or something to like going on a nice dinner. Of course, safely, okay? Because you know, people, you know, you can want to look good. Whether it's just for your man, look good at work, you name it. And sometimes you just want to look good for you. You know, I be having that issue like, oh, I need to go out somewhere in order to look good. No, I ain't got nowhere to be today. I ain't got nothing to do. But I woke up and decided that I wanted to film because I wanted to look good. You don't need an excuse to look good. You already do. Without the makeup, without the fancy clothes, you look good. All shapes, all forms. So I am done with the eye. So now what I'll do is I'll go back in and I'll rub that setting powder off. Before I do anything else, I am going to use my setting spray, my Olay setting spray, and the spray. While that dries down a little bit, I'm gonna use my beauty sponge and just tap her in. It does help actually doing this part. Some people will use a fan, others will just tap. I just tap pretty lightly and pretty fast. Look at me. Okay, 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 okay. I can't dance or squat, but you know what? I'm still gonna dance anyway. Okay. Should I do highlight or should I do blush? I'm already reaching towards the highlight, so apparently my brain has already made a decision. Let's see. I am going to use Artist Couture's Diamond Glow Powder and Broadway. And if you sorry. I put too much in here. Oh, no. Okay. If you know from my last video, I did basically a review on his Club Daddy palette, and basically, when am I not using Artist Couture? Basically, that should be your first honest question. So I'm just gonna put Broadway right here. And I kind of do it very lightly at first, because I know myself, I will get highlighter happy because it's so pretty. But I thought this highlighter is so perfect for this look. And I don't know if anybody else has thought of it, but if they haven't, then you've seen it here first, okay? You saw that, right? You see that? See? And I start getting excited, and then you'll start seeing OD amount, and I'm like, Sorry. So I'm just gonna keep doing it very lightly. Lightly. Do it lightly, IMANYA. Don't get so excited, even though you can't help yourself. I am really proud of myself because I was about to go D. I felt it in your spirit. You know how you just get a little bit like highlighter happy? You can't help it. It's just how beautiful it looks. The pearls, everything. I just get so excited. I just get so excited about makeup. And you should be excited about makeup. It only amplifies what God gave you. I don't make the rules. Do I want to go in with... Come on, nails. Listen, I love having long nails, but sometimes she's problematic, sis. Should I go in with this one or this one? I might take a little bit of both. I might do a little bit of both. If I can get her open sesame. No. Due to technical difficulties, I'm going with this one. There, I look rosy like a baby. Okay. What am I missing? Ooh, I remember now. My brows. I'm missing her. So I'm gonna take Anastasia's Beverly Hills Brown Wiz in dark brown. I just started getting used to doing basically my brows in like pencil form again. I haven't done it in a while. I usually do it with like Milani pomade because it flows so much better. I have so much more control compared to this. Hold on. I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to look, but I can't do it. Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing. This is just something my best friend gave me. But I need to look at myself real close. The pomade, I could get away with it, but this brow pencil, I cannot. I don't use nothing tamer. Remember that one trend where you was like having to like put relaxer or something in your brows? Good times. Okay, sorry, fun's over. Or is it? Or has the fun really just begun? So back to what I was doing. I have completed my base. So I'm gonna spray it again with the actual spray that I use because I realized that when I spray it after I do my mascara, it's not a good idea. So I'm gonna do it again. Then I'm gonna put mascara on and then I'm gonna do my lips. So I'm gonna use Urban Decay's All Nighter spray. And this is what I do to make sure that she don't move. She ain't got to move. I'm a sweater. She not supposed to move. Gotta make sure you drenched, girl. You drenched. And then I'm gonna go back in. Because I want her to go into my skin. And sometimes if that don't work for you, then you need to basically use a fan. I ain't got no fan. And then I'm gonna use Maybelline. First off, Maybelline makes the best drugstore mascara, period. I don't make the rules. They do. I have 2 mascaras by them. It does not fail. I still haven't figured out how to put on fake lashes. Okay? I haven't figured it out. I haven't. Okay? So just work with me. Help me. Help you. You see that? You see that? You see that? I don't got fake lashes, none of that. I don't even, you know what? I respect people that can do like the lashes on their actual lashes. Cause I be rubbing my eyes like crazy. I did my top half. I like only doing my top half. Bottom half. Whew. I don't want to mess up on camera. That's why you're not gonna see me do it with my bottom half. So here we go. So I'm going to do my lips now with NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner and the color Free Spirit. So your homegirl wants her lips to look full. And then I want to take some lipstick. Artist Couture, of course. And from the Club Daddy, Launch Daddy. Because it's the perfect pink. Okay. And then for a lip gloss, I'm using his Sugar Baby lip gloss. Like a shade pink. So I'm gonna go in. But I'll be right back because I definitely want to show you what the final look is going to be about. So see you real quick. Hey everyone, so I'm back. This is the final look. I hope you guys really like it. As you can see that my hair and everything like this is looking really stunning and pretty, and I'm super duper excited by how it turned out. I hope you had a blast with me. I had an absolute blast with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye.